Fun facts about World War II. Hey guys, welcome to Bobby Watch Animation. Are you looking to expand your knowledge on one of the most pivotal moments in history? Look no further than World War II's fascinating and often overlooked fun facts. This global conflict was full of surprising twists and turns, from secret weapons to heroic animals to bizarre coincidences and unexpected alliances. Did you know that Winston Churchill once proposed an ice ship to counter German U-boats? Or that the first casualty of war was a Polish cavalryman riding into battle on a horse? Discover these and many more intriguing tidbits in our compilation of the fun facts about World War II. Get ready to be amazed. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and then the bell icon to get instant notifications of new videos. Let's start the video. Number 8. Pigeon-guided missiles. During World War II, the British Army planned to use pigeons to guide missiles to their targets. The project, called Project Pigeon, was the brainchild of a behavioral psychologist, B.F. Skinner. Skinner believed pigeons could be trained to peck at a target image on the screen, guiding a missile to its destination. The project received funding from the U.S. military, and although it was never fully implemented, tests showed that the pigeons were highly accurate in guiding missiles. The project was ultimately abandoned due to the development of more advanced guidance systems. Still, it remains a fascinating example of the ingenuity and creativity employed during the war. Number 7. Bat bombs. During World War II, the United States devised a strategy to employ bats as a new weapon. The plan was to strap tiny bombs to bats and deploy them at night over Japanese cities. The bats would roost on structures, and then the bombs would detonate, wreaking havoc. Dental surgeon Little S. Adams created Project X-ray. Thousands of bats were successfully trained and furnished with bombs. Although the project was never fully realized, the project was subsequently abandoned due to the development of the atomic bomb. But it remains an odd and fascinating example of the unconventional weaponry researched during the war. Number 6. Anti-tank dogs. The Soviet Union trained canines to be anti-tank weapons during World War II. The dogs were trained to run beneath tanks and other vehicles while carrying explosives on their backs. The explosives would be set off, causing damage to the tank and killing the dog. However, the program had problems, as the dogs frequently became bewildered and ran back to their handlers, resulting in friendly casualties. The operation was eventually canceled, but employing animals as a weapon remains an odd and little-known fact of military history. Number 5. Duct tape. During World War II, a new form of tape known as duct tape was created for military use. It was originally named duct tape. The tape was comprised of a strong fabric-backed adhesive and was employed for many tasks, including sealing ammo containers and repairing equipment. Soldiers quickly learned the tape's versatility and began utilizing it for various purposes, such as tent patches and boot repair. After the war, duct tape became widely available and became a mainstay of every household toolkit. Duct tape is now utilized for various purposes, including household repairs, fashion, and artistic endeavors. Number 4. Wojtek the bear. During World War II, a Syrian brown bear named Wojtek enrolled in the Polish Army and became the 22nd Artillery Supply Company's mascot. Wojtek was adopted by Polish soldiers in Iran and soon became a troop morale booster. He was taught to carry big artillery munitions and salute his commanding authorities. Wojtek was brought to Scotland after the war and spent the rest of his life in the Edinburgh Zoo. Wojtek is a beloved icon of Polish patriotism and is remembered as a unique and unusual World War II hero. Number 3. Smokey, the Yorkshire Terrier. During World War II, a small Yorkshire Terrier named Smokey rose to become an unlikely Pacific theater hero. Smokey was discovered in a foxhole in the New Guinea bush by an American soldier and instantly accepted as a buddy by the soldiers. Smokey's small stature enabled her to smuggle into areas where larger animals could not, and she was an invaluable contribution to the war effort. She would weave wires through narrow pipes and tunnels, establishing critical communication links. Smokey became a celebrity after the war and continues visiting hospitals and schools as a therapy dog. Number 2. The Soviet Union's Ghost Army. During World War II, the Soviet Union created a ghost army to fool Germans into believing that they had more troops than they did. To imitate army movements, the Ghost Army used inflatable tanks, trucks, and other vehicles. and phony artillery and sound effects. The plan was to provide the appearance of a strong army, continuously on the move, forcing the Germans to spread their troops thin and draw resources away from other locations. The Ghost Army accomplished its goal, and it is estimated that it saved thousands of Soviet lives. The Ghost Army is still a fascinating illustration of military deception and the lengths countries would go to obtain an advantage in conflict today. Number 1. John Robb, the good Nazi? During World War II, a Nazi Party member named John Robb earned the moniker Good Nazi for his efforts to assist Chinese civilians during the Japanese invasion of Nanking. Robb was a businessman and leader of the local Nazi Party in Nanking, but he was also a strong opponent of the Japanese invasion, and he used his connections to set up a safe zone for people. Hitler coordinated food and medical supplies to discourage Japanese soldiers from attacking and even flew the Nazi flag over the zone. Robb and his fellow volunteers are thought to have saved approximately 250,000 Chinese civilians from Japanese atrocities. The Allies detained Robb after the war, but the Chinese government subsequently released and honored him for his brave acts. He is a one-of-a-kind and interesting figure in World War II history. I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys are truly amazing, and I appreciate every last one of you watching. Do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon